It's v.h.s.x. What do you mean?
Alright everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be discussing another forum post, which has to do with the current surveys we've gotten involving selecting the survivor, sort of, I guess, portraits, the new killer, like apparently like angel thing with different like textures and skin types and silhouettes and all this type of stuff, where like it's been pretty interesting seeing what's coming out. But I wanted to talk about this because I thought it'd be pretty funny. So it says, regarding the Gooning allegation, as many of you already know, the new survivor vote has sparked a little debate revolving one of the options, which is, it says some amount of people are of the opinion that if this survivor wins, it'll be mainly because of the so-called quote-unquote gooners, who they believe are voting based solely off of appearance and not based on who might be the most interesting. As one of the unbiased voters, I believe this to be untrue. As someone who has extensively read her lore for the past few days, I can in fact attest that I do indeed that she is, out of the four options, would be the best pick for the game. Based on her personality, her backstory, and the things that she's gone through to make her the courageous woman she is, I think is a perfect fit inside the DBD universe, while the survivors are yet to face their hardest challenges. Let me know with all the comments below. I have a term response to this YouTube video to help support the DBD. Okay, so I want to see this clip actually.
Full send your shit saying, I'm saying like 6th attempt, okay? 6th attempt, be slippery, follow your heart, follow your dreams, and become slippery meat. Oh no, I got sick. My meat's so slippery. She's went back, oh god. She went back and I'm in the edge map with slippery meat. It's time to die, comp corner. It's been 2 gens. Okay, what the fuck? My meat is so slippery. 3 gen chase. Okay, just meat. The aura. The meat is slippery. Large coke, motherfucker. Ooh, she's wanting my fucking meat. She wants my meat. Please don't be shy. Oh, bitch. Oh my god, the first slippery meat of the new year. Oh my god, my meat is so slippery. My fucking meat. Yo, that was first try. First time running meat in the new year, and I got it first. Oh, bitch.
DVD creator, by the way. Just want to point that out. DVD creator, by the way. For all of you who are curious, yes, DVD creator, by the way, creator program, by the way. I'm gonna point that out. But to give my thoughts on this, I did vote. I mean, like, at least when I opened up the vote, I only had 2 options. I don't even remember what the options even were. I just clicked on whichever portrait I clicked on and kind of moved on with my day. And at least when it comes down to the survivor selection, I'm pretty much never going to use them anyway. So I was like, it doesn't really matter what I pick. And I was more like, I more so had a magnifying glass and a microscope to really take a look at the, the angel killer portrait and the texture and the colors and everything. I was like, I need to see what's going on here. And I think that's going to be really interesting to see. Now, when it comes down to the example given here, I think it's very telling. I mean, I do see where people are coming from when it comes down to the whole Gooning allegation situation. So that makes complete sense. This person says, if most of the people are finding this design as the best one, we just need to accept it. So I'll just say, let the people decide and we'll see. Which, yeah, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's still a community chosen portrait, community chosen character. So people are actually watching the video or whatever have you. Well, not video rather, but if people are choosing that, then hey, that's just what it's going to be. It's a community selected killer survivor option. It's just how it works. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, the vast majority is always going to win. Which I quickly want to mention, just one thing about considering the creator program, by the way, is the fact that I find really interesting is that we can talk, like, apparently we have creators going around saying all of this stuff, but yet they remove other people or not even accept other creators for the same reasons. And even furthermore, the difference is only that they play survivor versus playing killer. Quiet Kills comes to mind here. I mean, this would be something that I would probably hear Quiet Kills say, right? So then why was he denied, and yet this individual saying this exact same commentary is being let in. Now, that's not to imply that they don't deserve to be in there. That's not to imply that they're like some kind of bad creator or a villain in the situation. But in the sense that, as an example, like, why is one person able to say like similar commentary, not removed, they got accepted completely, and yet somebody else that is well beloved in the community, well known in the community, is being completely denied being able to be accepted into the program? I think that's a little bit strange. But anyway, this person says players, men and women, generally prefer playing as looking at attractive characters. This is basic biology, not some perversion, which is a good point. That is a good point. I have to agree with that. That is a good point. Just in general, like, you know, people just want to do that. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that the only time you'll really see like people come up with like really ugly characters is just really for the fun of it, like in the sense that like trying to make your character look as ridiculous as possible in a Souls game, for example. I would say is a part of that. So definitely I agree with that. They say that they already have plenty of conventionally attractive characters. Other players just want a bit more variety, which I'm like, yeah, I guess so. It's not a bad thing. Let's see here. So this is from I'm assuming a Survivor player. They say we already have a big variety of Survivor characters in the game, but people don't play them because they don't like them. I mean, just look at Hattie, for example. There was even some weird movement to give her skins, and then she got 3 or 4 skins in a row. And guess what? No one plays Hattie because she does not look good, and people would prefer playing a good-looking character. Meanwhile, almost every game has a Sable, since she's a very attractive survivor. For Behavior, it is just better to create attractive survivors since they sell better and especially sell more skins. Sure, this also means they get more skins, but for Behavior, it's better to create a skin for all the Sable mains compared to the 3 Hattie mains around. And as long as survivors are not different from each other and they should never be more than skins, then it is better for Behavior to create a good looking skin compared to a bad looking skin, even if the old lady or the dude with the beard looked really unique, which is a very valid point. We've touched on this point many times. We had heard, you know, from somebody who claimed to be one of the previously working at Behavior as a developer and being a part of the team and everything like that. And they apparently had stated, which I can link that video at the end potentially if you guys need that. And essentially what they had stated is like Survivor is making the most money out of the 2 sides. And not only that, was the Sable bikini outfit, I believe, was the highest selling Survivor cosmetic, I think, on record. Like the highest out of every cosmetic in the game. The Sable bikini outfit, I believe, from what it was stated, was the highest selling cosmetic in the game. Right? On top of that, they realized that they make the most money, right? Because there's the most amount of people playing Survivor. It's the most casual side, so it appeals to the most players. And then on top of that, you can make the most money because you're literally getting multiple different cosmetic combos, which could then lead to multiple different purchases. So by that logic, it makes complete sense. Now, keep in mind, this is a community chosen selection, and the community is speaking. Basically, they're saying, hey, we want more Sables. We want more of the, I don't know what else people play. Fung Mins or something. Like, we want more of those things. We want more of that. That's what the community is saying. Even though that the people that are the most vocal are saying we want other things that are unique because they're more so involved with the game and they're more veterans, I would say. At the end of the day, the casuals and the vast majority are going to be, which are kind of one and the same in a sense, are going to be the most vocal and going to want to, you know, choose specifically which people are calling the Gooner selection. But still, I mean, that's what people want, right? That's what people want. You know what I mean? So this person says not every character has to be for everyone. That's fine, I think. Hattie still has her players, and so whoever ends up winning the Grimoire vote sides. The vast majority of players has settled in a particular survivor anyway. Though, if nothing else, people will grow some attachment to the character before the chapter release. Maybe that'll help, which is a good point. So this person is making an interesting point. It says the youngin is so basic and doesn't really check off any new boxes as opposed to the others who do. We don't have an older black man other than Tap, but I wouldn't necessarily count him since he's licensed. Rainy to me is the most obvious pick since we don't have an older female survivor yet. However, keep in mind that tap is, I pretty much never see tap. Like in all my matches, I can guarantee I probably never see tap. I mean, I can't even tell you the last time I've seen him in game besides me selecting him myself to play. So I don't know. I mean, people are going to pick Sable number one, right? It means like, oh god, girl. So of course they're gonna pick that first, right? Like the Survivor players are playing with one hand, so you already know Sable's got to be on screen, right? Like that's just how it works. So why would they put on tap, right? You know what I mean? Or why would they put on Jeff? Or why would they put on Vittorio? Well, Vittorio maybe, right? I guess I don't know. Or Meg or whatever. I don't know. Like, why would they not have that? Right? It's just how it works. And this person says it as well. Visual appealing characters sell better. We have several unconventional characters like Hattie. I still wait for a proper face skin. It doesn't look like she's been a punching bag for years. And literally none of them are played because lore is just worthless in DVD gameplay. I would think that at least 9 out of 10 players play their character because of visual identification. Still, I think we need some visual appealing male characters. That's a hot take at the end there. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that will probably hop in the comments and say, actually, we have Alucard and we have, I don't know, Vittorio, or we have Jeff or whatever, or Adam or something. And then like, so I'm surprised nobody responded with that yet. Like, actually, you know, we do have that or something. I wouldn't be able to tell you, but at least in that sense. Now, when it comes to like Hattie, I kind of get it. Like, you know, I guess the way that they describe Hattie is chopped nowadays. So like, I mean, it's really not a lot that you can do there, and that's probably why she doesn't sell very well. So it is what it is. So this person said, I voted for the older lady, but strongly dislike that people will shame others for voting for the other lady. It makes no sense to me why we should shame for liking conventionally attractive females. Just let people enjoy things. That's a valid point, you know. But that's unfortunately the DVD community. They can't let you enjoy things. They can't let you like, you know, they can't let you like pretty things. That's impossible. You can't have that. You can't like a pretty. Ooh, I like pretty Survivor. No, you can't. You can't like that. That's problematic. You're supposed to like Hattie. You're supposed to like Hattie. You know, even though everyone calls her chopped, but you're supposed to like Hattie. It's like, what are we talking about, bro? This person says here, another Survivor main tunes in. They say there is quite a few of us Survivor mains who play more than one Survivor because it's super easy to swap between them without having to learn new powers, and you can still use your preferred perks if prestige the appropriate characters. Do I buy Michaela and Sable skins because they're cute? Sure. Are they my mains? No. I primarily play Hattie because I think she's cool and interesting, and Jeff because he's adorable. I want to give him a hug. I would 100% add Old Lady Survivor into the mix because I would dig a badass older woman who's seen some things. I guess not stranger things than some. Okay. Either way. Now that right there is, like, at least with one example, is proving the statement that I was saying earlier. Right? This Survivor player is saying, I don't even really enjoy playing, like, I'm not even a Michaela main or a Sable main. That's what they're saying. And I still bought their skins. By proxy, that means that we have more Survivor players most likely buying more, at least double, if not triple, the cosmetics per Survivor than it would be for Killer. Because at least, speaking for myself, when I see a really cool skin on a Killer, I might not even buy the skin because I go, I don't even play Dredge, or I don't even play Oni, or I don't even play Doctor. Like, why would I buy that skin at that point? Because I'm never gonna use it. Like, I can't even play the character. So like, or I don't choose to play the character, or I don't like the character, blah blah blah. Like, why would I buy that? But the Survivors can interchange. They can mix and match. They can buy separate characters, swap between them whenever they'd like. You know what I mean? And that's what's going to make more money for the game. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you want to support the channel with a like and a subscribe, that'd be incredible. But you can really support the channel by becoming a member on YouTube, Patreon, or even subscribing on Twitch. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know your thoughts. All right, let's go ahead and read off our members from Patreon. Pro King 101, YouTube members: Kargan Falcon, Evil Blade, Cap Courteous, WTF You're Not J-Lo, Evil Peach, Cozy Bozy, Theo Endire, Dole Whip, Noxus, Zero Mocker, Jack, Christian, and Crow Vader. And for the Twitch, we have Final Girl Bunny, Leona Art, Zazabu, Evil Blade, Danica, Crow Vader, Cake is a Road, Zeneron, Ginsburg, Mr. Morik, Kevin, Zero Mocker, Ashai Boo, and Gryffindor. Appreciate you guys supporting. Really means a lot. If you want to become a member, you can go ahead and join through Patreon or YouTube members, or even sub on Twitch. See you guys in the next one.